And we're back with another episode of Aviary Attorney. Okay, so we've got to investigate all of these places for...
This is an awful lot of day jobs.
Yeah. Well, we don't have a limit.
Oh, yeah.
So that's alright. Anyway, so we're looking for rebels. Where would rebels hide?
Where, like an archery. Did you be drinking?
Yeah, rebels are...
If Les Mis has taught me anything. No drinking. Bad Falcon.
Calm down, Sparrowson. I'm just here for information. Taverns are the first place people go to moan about the government. Therefore, they are perfect rebel breeding grounds.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh.
Oh, she was like, she smokes the Jillian a day.
What will it be today? Wine or beer? I'm afraid it's just questions for now, Madame Quanelle. What?
We're looking for a man called the Croque Monsieur. Have you seen him?
No. That name doesn't sound familiar at all.
Okay. Have you heard any of your patrons bad-mouthing the government?
Of course. This is a tavern, hun. If people couldn't come here to grope and talk politics, where else could they go?
That's true. But has anyone stood out?
Well, just between you and me, the pair on the drinking floor have been acting very shifty. Now, I'm not saying they are or they aren't rebels, but they know, but they're doing far too much talking and not enough drinking, if you know what I mean.
I think I do. Thank you, madame. Let's see. Where to go?
Drinking room. Oh, it's these guys again.
Oh, and that's when the mademoiselle told me to put the order in. No idea where she's going to keep them, though.
I can't remember his voice.
Pierre, you know that you're here to recall mademoiselle. You're going to get stuck with guard duty again.
Oh, right, you are. The madame, I don't know. The madame it is, then. Wait, she ain't married, is she? So why do we have to call her madame?
Why don't you ask her yourself?
No way. She would straight up eat me alive if I asked that directly.
Wait, hush up. Do you smell that? It smells like... eavesdroppers! Can I help you, messieurs?
Which one should we do?
I don't know, do we go the direct route where they might get scared, or do we
That's what they were talking about.
Yeah.
What were you two just talking about before we rudely interrupted?
Well, I would like to include our conversation, but to be perfectly honest, I don't think it's any of your business.
Ooh.
Oh.
I think let's be direct. As a matter of fact, it is our business. You see, we want to fight alongside the rebels.
We do?
Listen here, you.
Hold on, Pierre. Let me handle this. Listen, messieurs, I've seen you two around a couple of times. We're acquaintances, I suppose. Now, I don't know who you are, but I do know that your line of work involves a fair amount of investigation. Therefore, I must assume that you're some sort of detective or prosecutor.
Damn, okay.
And I fire from Mark.
Well...
As I thought. Now, I don't claim to be part of any secret rebel alliance. I've never heard of such a thing. But if I were a member of any such hypothetical group, I would not allow the entry of a man of the law like yourself, understood?
Damn, that's a solid shutdown.
Yeah, I'll try asking something else. Monsieur, have you heard of a man called...
Falcon, wait! There's a slight chance that these guys might be rebels, right? So if we ask directly, they might be scared off. That's what I said.
Good point. I'll try and keep it subtle. I'm going to ask about the hat, because I like doing his voice. Monsieur, where did you get that swanky hat?
This sort of thing? It's just a regular cap I bought from...
Oh man, someone's finally noticed me awesome hat. I waited years for someone to notice it. Look at this thing. Who's a pretty Polly? I'm the prettiest Polly. Anyway, I bought it from Mademoiselle in Lahaul. I think the shop was called Ruse Odds and Ends or some such. Fantastic. Thank you, monsieur.
Nice, Falcon. Now you can buy a swanky hat too. But we're now closer to uncovering the mystery of the Croque Monsieur.
Oh, right. Monsieur, I see you are carrying a rifle.
Evidently.
Who manufactured it?
Good question. See, most hunters around here carry gold French charvets, but this beauty is something special. See, it's American from the Springfield Armory, model 1812, percussion look-firing mechanism.
An American musket, you say? That's certainly quite special. It must have been hard to procure.
It's true that it can't buy guns of this quality from standard street sellers, but if you know the right people.
Please, go on.
Well, okay, listen carefully. You didn't pay for me, but to meet the croque monsieur. Actually, it'd be foolish for me to explain in public. And much easier if you just take this.
Oh yeah, the book, the Book of Judges. What is this, some sort of law book?
The book subject was not important, just take it.
Oh, I see. It's the Book of Judges from the Bible. Old Testament stories of God smiting people and stuff. I appreciate the gift, monsieur, but I'm not religious.
No more.
Then why are you...
It's a code, dumbass.
Just take it, you idiot. Bible books are what we used to pass around in code phrases, don't we? Code phrases?
Pierre, please, I'm trying to be low-key. So can't do that, you're mouthing off with that big beak of yours.
Right, you... Right you are. Righty-ho.
Try to convey what my friend said. So, with a little research with the contents of that good book, you should be able to get what you desire.
Is that a religious metaphor?
No, monsieur, I'm being very literal.
The Book of Judges has been added to your evidence folder.
Well, thank you very much for the gift, monsieur. But to be honest, I have no idea how this is supposed to lead me to our gun
Read the
salesman.
damn book, Falcon.
Ah, I see. Well, I heard there was an excellent friar who performed Bible readings at the Notre Dame Cathedral. Perhaps if you show the man on your book, he will be able to find you a particularly spiritual passage.
Are you sure that this isn't your religious metaphor? I feel like you're trying to convert me.
I assure you I'm as secular as they come, monsieur.
Friar in Notre Dame Cathedral. Thank you, monsieur. I'll make a note.
Was there something else you wanted?
Thank you for your assistance, messieurs. It's nothing. Get out of here already.
You two seem like decent fellas. Shouldn't get involved in this rebellion business. Just do what you need to do with the croque monsieur and get out of Paris. That's what a smart person would do.
That's quite scary. I appreciate the advice, monsieur. Alright.
Awesome sauce. Are we ready to hit the road? Hit the road.
Yep, let's make a move. Let's go to the cathedrals.
Yeah, and talk to a friar.
Notre Dame. Falcon and Sparrowson step into the grand atrium of Notre Dame Cathedral. Scaffolding lines much of the crumbling outer wall. Unperturbed, a handful of devotees are silently kneeled in thought.
Here for a little prayer, are we, Falcon? I had no idea you were the religious type.
Don't be silly. I'm following up on Fontaine's lead. We must find our mystery friar.
Do you think that it's that hunched over fellow over there? I bet it's him. He looks super suspicious.
It could be. Let's show some tact.
Excuse me! Where's your friar?
Do you know what tact is, Sparrowson?
Oh.
No. Oh, Romulus and Remus. Yo, trivia. Romulus and Remus were supposedly the two people who founded Rome, and they were raised by wolves. Boom.
Remus is also the, what's his name? From Harry Potter.
Yeah, Remus Lupin.
Remus
Wolves.
Lupin.
The more you know. Okay. Well, since you do Romulus, I'll do Remus.
Welcome, my brothers, welcome. All are welcome under the roof of the house of God. Are you here to confess your sins? Or perhaps you wish to join in our services?
Actually, Friar, we're here because...
Falcon? That friar. He looks eerily familiar.
Now that you mention it, he does look a little like the guy who delivers our post, doesn't he?
What? No! That's not how I meant at all. And how does he look anything like our postman? Am I going mad?
Your friend appears to be upset.
Don't mind him. He's just in a huff because he thinks you look like this judge we once met.
Judge Romulus? I get that all the time. I'm his twin brother, you see.
Oh, good. I'm not going mad.
Friar, would you say that you had a good relationship with Romulus?
We were close, but as you may have heard, he's got in trouble with the law recently. I haven't seen him in weeks.
I see. I didn't mean to pry.
It's no trouble. But tell me, why are you here, my brothers?
Oh, right. Well, we have a couple of questions. What's with the scaffolding?
What scaffolding?
What's with all the scaffolding? Is some sort of construction work going on?
That's right. A little repair, a little renovation. It's no secret that the cathedral has seen better days. The cult of reason did a lot of damage back in the days of the revolution.
It probably also got damaged at the end of Hunchback of Notre Dame when everything got covered in lava.
Yes, that's true. But now we're well on our way to restoring this holy place to its former glory.
The cult of reason. The religion of Christianity. Hey, Falcon, what's the difference between a religion and a cult?
Oh my goodness!
Oh.
Don't be rude, Sparrowson.
Don't worry, my brother. I understand how it is. To a young person, all ideologies look like gobbledygook in different packaging, don't they?
Pretty much.
Then maybe you'll come to learn the differences as you grow up. I promise some ideologies are worth following to the very end. But let's not talk any more about cults and ideologies. Did you want anything else?
Friar, we have something that we would like to show you. Could you take a look at this? We heard that you could give special passage readings.
Ah, I see. You have your own copy of the Book of Judges. I think you will find chapter 15, verse 2 to be particularly enlightening.
Let's see. Chapter 15, verse 2.
This chapter follows the journey of Samson, the heroic judge with divine strength.
Oh, is this guy cut his hair?
In this part of the scripture, Samson is confronted by the men who are angered by Samson's notion of justice. Please, could you read that passage?
Okay. 3,000 men of Judah went to the top of the rock of Etam. They said to Samson, "Knowest thou not that the Philistines are rulers over us? What is this that thou hast done unto us?" And Samson said unto them, "As they did unto me, so have I done unto them."
As they did unto me, so have I done unto them. A beautiful sentence, wouldn't you agree?
I'm going to play along. It's poetic. A beautiful summation of justice.
You understand the passage? That's delightful to hear. Yes, Samson was a great judge. Not a judge of today, who sits on a high chair and files endless paperwork, but an old judge, a holy judge, a shofet. Shofets were to be admired and feared. They made their own judgments and dispensed their own punishments. I'm starting to ramble, aren't I? Okay, let's get back to the point. The key word of the day is Etam. That's the name of the cave where Samson hid, the rock of Etam.
Etam. Got it. I'll make note.
It's like backwards, mate. But I'm confused. What do we do with this keyword?
That is for you to learn on your own, my brothers. You appear to be intelligent. I'm sure that, if you put your faith in the right people, you can uncover the truth.
Should we just walk around Paris going to every person going, "Etam?
Etam?
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 Etam?" Let's do we start saying cheese.
Edam?
Edam? Edam.
Well, we'll see what we can do.
Is there anything else I can help you with today? Perhaps you wish to make a confession.
I think we're done here. Thank you for your time, Friar.
Go in peace, my brothers.
Amen.
Okay. So.
Ooh. Special thing.
Yay! What a view! You can see the July column so clearly from up here.
Cocorico, you're already here. You have news about the croque, monsieur? Or is this about the other matter?
Here you go. As requested, the full register of those who entered Paris Law School and the full list of graduates.
What? Very good. Let's take a look.
Now, could you please tell me what this is about, Inspector? What exactly are you looking for?
Look at this list of graduates. Do you see any names you recognise?
Well, I see my own, class of 1837, and I see that moronic prosecutor Rupert Rabbington under the class of 1846. Oh, and there's J.J. Falcon's name under the class of 1832.
Very good. Now take a look at this register page from 1829. See anything amiss?
Well, I don't see J.J.'s name, but I'm not sure quite what that implies, Inspector.
The explanation is simple. J.J. Falcon changed his name sometime between 1829 and 1832, right around the time of the July Revolution.
And why would he do that?
Why, indeed. Monsieur Cocorico, you and I are roosters. We are birds of justice, birds of French national pride. But Falcon, he's a bird of prey. It is in his very nature to draw his talons and lash out at those around him. I have no doubt that when the pressure arises, he will show his true colours.
I'm not sure if I agree with your personality assessment, Inspector. I have always suspected that J.J. was a buffoon, an imbecile, and a troglodyte, but never would I describe him as a person of malice.
Troglodyte, that's a fantastic word. Humph. Time will tell.
Do you need me for anything else, Inspector, or shall I continue my investigation into the croque monsieur?
There is one more thing. Take this.
A pistol? No, thank you, Inspector.
These are dangerous times. If you face a violent threat, you cannot hope to defend yourself without riding cruppios.
I'm well aware. I just find that these ghastly things tend to escalate situations rather than mitigate them.
That's what everyone says during peacetime. Take it. Thank me when it saves your ride.
Fine. I'll keep hold of it.
Well, Monsieur Cocorico, you have been most helpful.
I'm just doing my duty. Good day, Inspector.
Ta-ra.
Ooh, the plot thickens.
The plot thickens.
Ooh, maybe JJ was on the side of the revolution.
Ooh.
We could, so, Chateau Crinier, what was that again?
Chateau Crinier. That's where the lion
Oh yeah.
lived from the first one.
That's
the prison.
The hospital. Oh, we might as well drop by the hospital to pay his bill.
Good.
There he is, Sparrowson. Go ahead. Say what you need to say.
Excuse me, Dr. Fowlert. I think I did his voice, didn't I? I just wanted to thank you for, giving me an antidote and making me well and stuff.
It's no trouble at all, Sparrowson. Wasn't it? Of course, there is a small matter of the debt. Right. Let's see. 1 hospital bed, 1 dose of specialised antidote, expert medical care from the attending physician. The total comes to 500 francs.
Ooh. Falcon, can I get an advance on this month's pay? And next month's? And maybe the month's after's?
Calm down, Sparrowson. I'm sure the doctor's a reasonable man. He will surely allow you to pay in instalments.
Of course. Oh, thank goodness. With my current wages, I should be able to fully pay off the debt by the 20th century.
Hey, your pay isn't that bad.
No, there's no need for quibbling. I have a suggestion. You messieurs are lawyers, yes. If you do some pro bono work for me, I may be able to knock the bill down a little. Maybe to say 100 francs? Oh, that sounds much more manageable. What kind of legal work do you have in mind? Debt collection.
That actually sounds quite fun. It will be a nice change from this croque monsieur nonsense.
Yes, give us the details, Doctor. There is a man I treated for a small injury a couple of years ago. He has been evading my attempts at collecting on his bill ever since. I would normally pursue a medical bill so aggressively, but I know that the man is a successful inventor. He can easily afford to front the bill. I would greatly appreciate it if you would pay him a visit and strong-arm him into loosening his purse strings.
Well, I'm not making any promises, but maybe we can swing by the inventor's house if we have a free minute.
Thanks, Falcon. And thank you, Doctor. We will dedicate every waking moment to collecting this debt.
Wait, I didn't agree to that.
Every waking moment.
I think it's the way that he looks like he's staring at the screen all the time.
Yeah, it's just like, yes, player. This is what you're
Yes.
doing.
This is your life now. Gustave Truve.
Gustave. Gustave.
Oh, wow. I can't tell what animal he is.
It's, I don't know.
Children!
Are you Monsieur Gustave Truve?
I am, and you are.
We're lawyers, sent on behalf of Dr. Fowlret. We're here to collect a debt that you owe.
It's time to pay up, monsieur.
Oh, mon Dieu, I completely forgot about that. Listen, I'll be happy to pay, but it looks like I don't quite have enough money on hand. What to do? I know. I have a brand new invention that will blow the doctor's socks off. It's a device that will completely revolutionize the surgical field.
I imagine the doctor would prefer hard cash over some gadget.
No, trust me. This baby will easily be worth 10,000, no, 100,000 francs. The doctor will love it.
Oh, all right then. Hand the device over and I'll pass it along to Dr. Fowlret straight away.
Well, it's not that simple. The device isn't finished yet.
It's not finished.
I know exactly what needs to be done, but I am missing some crucial parts. Perhaps if you had some time to spare, you could help me out, run out and collect what I need.
What? No, monsieur, that's absurd. If you have shopping to do, then you should do it yourself.
Falcon, please help the man. I can't spend the rest of my life in debt.
All right. No need to get all panicky. We'll hear the man out at least.
Great. I'll take notes.
What is it that you need, monsieur?
Let's see. I need a copper pot.
A pot? As in, like a saucepan? What on earth for?
It's a necessary component of my invention. I can use it to build a portable electric battery.
Ooh.
You see, when a zinc rod is suspended in sulfuric acid, accompanied by a copper surface, a current is generated.
Save me your scientific mumbo-jumbo. One metal pot should be trivial to acquire.
One copper pot.
Oh, the copper part is important? Okay, well, one copper pot. I wonder where we could find one of those.
I've seen the copper kettles at the Lahaul market, although those things aren't too cheap. Can't help but feel that I saw a copper pot somewhere else.
What else? String! High-grade string to bind some components of the device together.
Seems simple enough. I imagine Lahaul market would have that in abundance.
Can we really afford to blow our whole budget at the market, Falcon? Surely there's a cheaper way to acquire string. Look, I have loose thread in my jacket. Take it.
A string must be higher quality than that, monsieur. I need something that's fishing line grade.
Let's go find the frog. Oh, I see.
Was there anything else that you wanted, monsieur? Some books, confectionaries, alcohol, groceries, perhaps?
No, that's everything.
All right, I got it all written down.
Shopping list has been added to your evidence folder.
I feel a little conned. We came here to collect on the debt and left with a shopping list.
We're going to follow through and get Monsieur Trove's items, right?
We'll see.
Right.
Right, so...
I wonder if we...
Do we want to waste time trying to guess where we could find a free version? Or should we just go straight to Lahaul?
Well, at the end, we'll still have to fork out 100 francs, so... We can go see how much it is, I suppose. Waste your time, see how much it is. And if it is too ridiculous...
Right. So we got 144 francs, that's alright. Okay, so we need a copper pot and a piece of string. What options do we have?
I see Sasha's Spider's Silverware store.
Too pricey. Let's take it down.
Okay, how about that place over there? Harry Hippopotamus's Pottery and Haberdashery. That name just rolls off the tongue.
Still too pricey. We're buying for a mad scientist, not the Queen of England.
Don't say the gracious queen. What about that little stand? Rue's Odds and Ends looks cheap, and I even see a copper kettle in the back.
Where did we hear that? Rue's Odds and Ends. The hat.
The hat! Wasn't it?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I recognize you. Weren't you two begging outside Chateau Crinier a couple of weeks ago?
Oh, is it me? I'll go. Yeah, that was us. I think I did like a really rough French accent for this one. I can't remember what it was.
Thank you for your generosity, monsieur. We put your money to good use, see? We started a business.
This is not French in the slightest.
At Rue Ordonnance, we sell everything.
I suppose the congratulations are in order. It is no small feat to put yourself out to the streets in today's economy.
So, did we get a discount?
A discount?
Well, we did help kickstart your little enterprise. I suppose we are investors of sorts.
Sorry, monsieur, there's no discount. You gave us a donation out of the generosity of your hearts.
Oh,
Because you are such nice people. Oh, but maybe we can help you out. What is it you wanted?
we see a copper kettle on your stall. How much is it?
30 francs.
All right, we'll take it. Here's your money.
And here's your kettle. Don't do pleasure doing business with you, monsieur. Copper kettle has been added to your evidence vault. Was there anything else?
Do you have any string or fishing line?
Here we go. A nice long reel of strong thread. Looks to be 10 meters or so. Would that work?
I think so. How much?
15 francs. We need one more franc. And here's your string. Pleasure doing business with you, monsieur. Reel of string has been added to your evidence folder. Was there anything else?
That's all, madame. Thank you for all your help.
Be sure to come back if you forgot anything, monsieur. Come back soon.
I feel like we just got conned.
Probably. But we need to do things as speedy as possible.
Cool. Shall we? Oh yeah, we're gonna go pay him, then go back to the
Oh, you go
doctors,
back
and
to-
then go back to our croque monsieur investigation.
Come in! Oh, it's you two. Have you managed to gather the materials I need?
Yes, monsieur. The string and copper pot exactly as described. Here you go.
What? What is this? A fancy kettle that is made of copper, I suppose. What an odd choice.
It was a little tricky to procure the necessary items, but with a bit of asking around, we managed to find suitable substitutes.
There's a general store down the street that sells strings and discounted copper pots and the like. I assumed you would have gone shopping there.
You failed.
Well, no matter. Give me 1 minute and I'll finish assembling the device. Ta-da! May I proudly present to you Gustave Trouve's magnificent Explorer Extractor surgical device. Trademarked, patent pending.
It looks like a pair of kitchen tongs hooked up to a stewing pot.
Agreed. I wasn't expecting something so low-tech and, well, bad.
Perhaps the demonstration is in order. 1 moment, if you please.
He's gonna cut one of us open. Falcon! That thing looks like junk. This whole fetch quest has been a waste of time.
I suspected that man was delusional from the very start. It would explain why he was being treated by a mental health professional. There's nothing to be done, though. Let's just humour Gustave until we get an opportunity to leave. Cut our losses.
What about my medical debt?
Time for a demonstration. Get ready to have your stockings blown off, messieurs. So here we have one piece of regular piece of meat. Imagine, if you will, that this is a soldier.
Okay, that meat is a soldier.
An oddly shaped and potentially tasty soldier.
And here we have a small piece of iron. Imagine, if you will, that this is a musket ball. So our soldier is wandering through a battlefield, not a care in the world, when all of a sudden, BAM! The person has been shot. The musket ball has been embedded in the man's flesh.
I'm scared, Falcon. He slammed that metal into the meat like a madman.
Quick, messieurs, you're a battlefield medic. The soldier is wounded, and you have precious little time. What do we do?
Well, I'm no surgeon, but I think most doctors would feel around for the musket ball fragments and then carefully use a scalpel.
How archaic! How slow! How imprecise! Now, I hear you wondering, Monsieur Trouve, surely there must be a better way.
I wasn't...
Well, wonder no more. Behold, the Explorer Extractor. Watch as I power up the device. And then, as I move the detector component over the meat...
Is that thing humming?
It is, monsieur. When the electromagnetic When the electromagnetic component of the Explorer Extractor detects a piece of iron, the device vibrates and emits a soft hum.
I must say, I'm actually impressed, monsieur. A device that can detect metal beneath flesh? That's innovative. I've never heard of such a thing before.
Yeah, but why limit it to battlefield surgery? You could repurpose the thing to be some sort of treasure hunting device. That would make you really rich.
Hold on to your horses, messieurs. Hold your horses. I'm not done yet. You have only seen half the device's capabilities, the exploration part. Now you can witness the second part, extraction.
Oh, Lord.
Did that thing just...
Yep. Suck the bullet out like a pip from a grapefruit.
Behold, the original piece of iron, removed swiftly and precisely from the flesh. So what do you think? Pretty revolutionary, huh?
I think that meat looks a lot less appetizing than before. It's practically exploded.
I have no idea what to think. Monsieur Trouve, you are a strange and mildly terrifying individual, but I cannot fault the innovation of your device. We shall pass it along to Dr. Farrett and let him decide its worth.
Explorer Extractor has been added to your evidence folder.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the good doctor would approve.
I'm hungry. Let's pick up some steaks on the way back to the office.
Let's not. To the hospital.
Oh no, it takes less than a day. Yes.
Yay.
I'm returned. I am successful. Well,
Monsieur Trouve didn't have any money, but he did give us something that he claimed to be extremely valuable. Go ahead, take it. He said that you could keep it.
what is this?
Monsieur Trouve called it an Explorer Extractor. He said that it would revolutionize the medical field. I don't quite understand how it works, but maybe I could demonstrate it if you have a piece of meat and a lump of metal handy.
Monsieur Falcon, Monsieur Sparrowson, I sent you to retrieve owed money. Instead, you returned several days late with this child's toy. Just forget it. Forget the whole task. It was foolish of me to rely on private attorneys, and it was foolish of me to assume that a crazy inventor could produce money when asked. Keep your toy. Good day, messieurs. So do I get a discount on my bill? Dr. Forward? About that discount?
Oh, he's gone.
Sorry, Sparrowson. It doesn't look like you'll be getting your discount.
Well, there go my year's wages.
So,
What do we do now?
get back to our investigation into the Monsieur and the rebels, I assume. We've wasted precious time on this fool's errand.
Okay then.
Wow, that was truly pointless. No, we have the Explorer Extractor.
Yeah,
That may
that
come
might-
useful.
Maybe.
Anyway, we'll investigate more on the next time.